In this video, we're going to look at how to create assignments within Microsoft Teams. Assignments are a great way to collect evidence of work completed by students, either in class or at home. Students can submit photos of physical work they have completed, or complete a variety of digital documents directly within Teams, including Word, PowerPoint, quizzes built within Microsoft Forms, and more. For teachers, we can create assignments ahead of time and use due dates accordingly to help manage our workload. And we can also add assignments to the calendar to create a virtual homework diary for our students and to act as a planner for ourselves as teachers. To create an assignment, select the Assignments tab within your team. If you're viewing Teams in the list layout, the Assignments tab will be found along the very top row within your General channel. However, in this demonstration, I'm using the grid layout, and as such, Assignments is docked on the left-hand side of the screen. Once you've found your way to the Assignment section, select Create from the bottom of the screen and select Assignment. Begin by giving your assignment a clear and obvious title. This should be something that your pupils will recognise based on your description of the task whilst in class. Assignments can also be given a category tag. Category tags can help you refine your list of assignments when searching through them at a later date. You could use topics within a subject, class projects, or more generic areas such as homework as categories. Thirdly, set clear instructions for your task. These should be as detailed as the instructions you would give if you were describing a task to students in the classroom. This will help pupils to understand exactly what is being asked of them, whether they were physically present in class when you set the task or not. After entering your instructions, it is possible to attach files to an assignment. You can choose to attach existing files or create blank versions of new documents. To upload an existing file, select Attach. You can attach files from your OneDrive, files already uploaded to Teams, or directly from the device you're using. In this example, I'm uploading a file from my OneDrive. Select a document and select Attach. Once the file has been uploaded, you can use the three-dot menu to change the permissions for that document. When set to Students Can't Edit, the document becomes read-only. This means that the pupils can open the document, but they cannot make any changes to the document. This is best used for reference materials such as PowerPoints, notes, or data tables. If set to Students Edit their own copy, this creates a unique version of the document for each pupil who accesses the assignment. The students can open and edit the document and then return the document once complete. This is best for worksheets or documents where the pupil is expected to complete and return the document. Blank versions of certain Office documents can also be attached. This can be useful if you're asking pupils to create a PowerPoint presentation from scratch, or perhaps to write an essay or a report. To do this, select New, and select from blank versions of a Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, or a PowerPoint presentation. After selecting your file type, give the document a name and select Done. Once the document has been attached, you can again apply the Students Can't Edit or Students Edit Their Own Copy rules to this document. As this is a blank document, you want to select Students Edit Their Own Copy, which will distribute a unique blank version to each pupil who receives the assignment. You can also assign a points or marks value to an assignment. This is entirely optional. If you enter a value here, it will allow you to provide a numerical value when providing feedback to your students on their work. Selecting Add Rubric will allow you to create a new rubric or attach one you've used previously to help explain your expectations to students, as well as expediting the grading process. Rubrics will be covered in more detail in another video. In the Assign To section, the option on the left will allow you to set this assignment for multiple teams. Simply select this option and select the teams you wish to set the assignment for. The option below can also be edited. This will allow you to toggle between allowing or disallowing students who join your class at a later date from accessing this assignment. For example, if you're at the beginning of the school year and you're setting assignments in August, if a student joins your class in September, you can choose to allow them to have access to the assignment which was set before they joined your class. If you are setting an assignment for only one team, then you also have additional options in terms of who the assignment can be set for. By default, assignments are set for all students within the team. If you select the All Students option within the Assign To section, then you can change this to individual students or groups of students. If you select individual students, then you'll be prompted to select the students who you wish to set the assignment for. This can be useful if you have students working at different levels within your class and you wish to set different assignments for the students working at different levels. Simply select the students you wish to set the assignment for. After selecting the students, select Done. If you wish to make any changes, you can follow the same process and edit the list of students whom you're setting the assignment for. Alternatively, you can select all students to clear your selection and return to the default where all students will receive the assignment. The Groups of Student option is best for assignments where students are working together in groups. With this option, any student within a given group can hand in the assignment on behalf of their group. If you select Groups of Students, you'll be asked if you wish to manually group students or for teams to create random groups. If you select Randomly Group Students, you'll be asked how many groups you wish to create, and the number of students in your team will be shared equally among these groups. Teams will tell you how many students will be in each group. In this example, I'm creating 4 groups, and Teams is telling me that I'll have 3 to 4 students in each group. After creating the groups, you will have the option to name each group, as well as make any necessary edits. For example, you can remove a student from one group and add them to the other. So if I choose to edit group 3, I can remove this pupil from the group, update the group. I want to put this particular pupil into group 1, so I can now edit group 1, add student, and add this student to group 1. Once you're happy with the groups, you can select Done, and any pupil within those groups can submit the assignment on behalf of their group mates. If you select Manually Group Students, you will be presented with your first group and asked to add students. Once this group has been created, you can create as many new groups as required and add the students accordingly. Not all students have to be assigned to a group when using this option, meaning that any pupils who are not assigned to a group will not receive the assignment. This again allows for assignments to be differentiated to suit the needs of your learners. Next, you'll be asked to set the date and time which the assignment is due. To edit these options, simply click and select the appropriate date. To edit the time, you can type within the box or select the clock icon and select from one of the preset times. By default, the assignment will be posted immediately when you click Assign at the top of the screen. To change this, select Edit. From here, you can opt to schedule to assign in the future. From here, you can choose a date and time which you wish the assignment to appear within your team. You can also edit the due date and time from this screen as well. The option below is the closing date. If enabled, this will restrict pupils from being able to submit their assignment after the given date and time. It is recommended not to set a closing date in order to allow students to hand in their work late. Adding assignments to calendars allows the team's calendar to act as a virtual homework diary for students and as a planner for teachers. Assignments can be added to calendars in the following ways. By default, this is set to none, where the assignment will not be added to anybody's calendar. It can be set to students only, where the assignment will appear in the students' calendars. It can be set to students and me, where the assignment will appear in the students' calendar as well as your own calendar. And it can be set to students and team owners, where the assignment will appear in the calendar for students as well as all owners of the team. By default, all assignments and any updates will be posted in the general channel. This is often not the best place, as too much information in the one channel can be overwhelming for students and difficult to navigate. Use Edit to choose the most appropriate channel for your assignment to appear in. In this example, I'm selecting the homework channel. This means that any updates I make to this assignment will appear in the homework channel. Once you click Assign, the assignment will appear in both the channel you designated and in the Assignments tab. So in this example, we can see that my assignment has appeared within the homework channel, and I can choose to view the assignment from here. I can also access this assignment via the Assignments tab. When viewing an assignment, by selecting the three-dot menu, you can then edit the assignment, and all settings bar the channel which it's posted in and the calendar settings can be edited at a later date. Once you update an assignment, a notification will appear in the channel which the assignment was originally posted. It is possible to edit a lot of the default settings that will appear within an assignment. To do this, navigate to the Assignments tab and select the Settings cog in the top right hand corner. From here, you're able to change the default due date times. You're able to change which calendars assignments will appear in by default. You can change the channel by default which assignments will appear. And you can also choose whether new students will automatically receive your assignments even if they join your class at a later date. By changing these default settings, you can expedite your process when setting assignments for your team.